Hey guys, welcome to the Frankensleeve Weight Loss Surgery Success Newsletter. Our goal is to inform, empower, and give you the confidence to have long-term weight loss surgery success. Whether you're a weight loss surgery newbie who is curious and is trying to figure out whether or not weight loss surgery is the right choice for you, or if you're a long-term veteran who is struggling with weight regain and trying to get back into maintenance mode, this newsletter is for you. I share my struggles, my success, my tips, online and on the weight loss surgery forum, bariatricpal.com. I am known as joatsaint, but my real name is Randy. And on December of 2012, I had weight loss surgery. I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. 18 months later, I had lost a total of 171 pounds, and I have kept it off since then. It's almost 3 years now. And this weight loss surgery success newsletter is all about the fear of success. It may seem kind of strange to think that you'd be afraid of succeeding, but I actually was afraid of succeeding because I didn't know how to be anything other than I was. I was always the fat guy at work. I was always the fat guy at school. I had grown up being overweight since as far back as I can remember. As far back as elementary school, I can still remember going to Sears and having to get the Sears Husky brand jeans because regular jeans wouldn't fit me, and my mother made all my shirts for me because regular kid shirts wouldn't fit. So I was overweight since as far back as I can remember. I cannot remember ever being thin. Even on the times where I did successfully lose 20 or 30 pounds, I still wasn't a thin person or a normal sized person. And so that was just the way I grew up. And I'm the kind of guy who wants to be in control and know how everything works. So the thought of change in my life was kind of terrifying. I didn't know how to be normal sized. I didn't know how to be thin. I didn't know how to act or how I was going to react and when people treated me differently, if they would treat me differently. So fortunately, it was not a overnight success. I didn't just wake up after surgery and look up and go, am I thin yet? You know, it was a long-term process. It was 18 months of losing the weight, and I was able to grow into my new body, or grow down into my new body, and get used to the feelings of people looking at me differently and treating me differently, because there are subtle ways that people treat you differently when you're normal sized versus being severely obese. So how did I manage to deal with my fear of success? First off, I had to give myself permission to lose the weight. After years and years of being bullied, berated, beat down by strangers, co-workers, bullies at school, I never really felt like I deserved to be thin. I didn't feel like I deserved that kind of success. 40 plus years of being overweight will tend to do that to you. It's kind of a way of life, and you get into a rut and a habit. And I really felt like I deserved success because of all the hoops I had to jump through to get approved for surgery, all the doctor's appointments I had to deal with, all the tests I had to deal with. Each time I did a doctor's appointment or a test pre-surgery, it was a 2-hour one-way drive for me. So I really feel like this whole process was a passage of life, or a trial by fire, because of all the things I had to go through, all the doctor's appointments, all the nutritional visits, all the tests, all the x-rays, all the psychological evaluation. That was all before the surgery. After the surgery, dealing with the pain I experienced, dealing with retraining Frankensleeve to eat food, staying on the diet, staying within my calorie restrictions, getting into an exercise program. All those things built up over time, and I felt like I worked for this success. So I deserved it. So the price was pretty expensive. There was a lot of sacrifices. There was a lot of changes I had to make to my life, but they were all worth it. The price for success was very expensive, financially, emotionally, physically, but I would do it all over in a minute because it was worth everything I had to go through to get to become a normal sized person. But going into this, I knew there was a chance that I would be criticized, or people might try to talk me out of it. I kept it all private and to myself as much as possible. I only told 3 people in my life: my best friend, my mom and dad. That's it. I told no one else because I could not deal with negative people in my life, and I was prepared to cut anyone out of my life that was not going to be a supporter. So I think that was one of the keys to my success, was having a really good support group around me, both online, on YouTube, and in my personal life. Because I really did go into this thinking I would be completely on my own, and I was relying heavily on the forum posts at bariatricpal.com and the supportive people on there, and watching all the success videos on YouTube of different people that had gone through all types of weight loss surgery. I wanted to know everything that they had gone through. I wanted to see long-term weight loss surgery success videos. Plus, I wanted to see the latest videos of somebody who had surgery just the previous week. I wanted to know everything, anything about what to expect. So that was my secret, the combination of having a good support team locally, whether it's your friends or it's a weight loss surgery support group in your area, the online support I got from bariatricpal.com, all the forum members who were more than happy to share their success stories and how to deal with different ups and downs and troubles and tribulations of weight loss surgery, because somebody has been through every bit of it at some point. And watching all the YouTube videos, they really did give me hope and inspiration, and seeing other people's struggles and going through the same issues of the fear of success really inspired me and let me know that it was okay for me to be a normal sized person, and I deserved it. So this is Randy and my sidekick Frankensleeve signing out from VSG land, and as I always say, keep pimping that sleeve.